Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video, we will be calling out my driver, George Russell. Yeah, for those who don't know, a change driver can't stand Lewis anymore. As a driver, respect him, but can't stand him. All the stuff off track. So I switched to George. I don't regret that decision, but I've got to say he's been the biggest disappointment of 2023. He's really not at the races. I don't know what's happened to him. He's underperforming compared to his teammate. Now, many probably expect that, but George beat Lewis last year, so you would expect him to put the nail in the coffin to Lewis's career, but he's not kicked on. So, yeah, I say it how I see it. No favouritism. George Russell is on the end to be called out because he's not been performing. The last two races in particular have been nothing short of a disgrace. Yeah, being bruised by Lewis, pulled apart, can't qualify, struggling to get in. It's just not good enough at the minute by George. Has the car been changed? I don't know. I don't have the explanation. Yeah, baffling really is. He can't be burnt out. He's driving for Mercedes. He should be pumped. He's got his first win at Brazil last season. He should be wanting to strive, beat Lewis, put the nail in the coffin to his career. You become the number one at Mercedes, and then the team's built around you. You win more races and titles. But obviously Mercedes have not got the package at the minute. But that's no excuse. George should be matching Lewis. I've got high expectations of him. You don't win Formula 3, Formula 2. He's proved himself in Williams. He's proved himself at Mercedes. But now he's gone, he's dipped when you would expect him to kick on. So yeah, you got to call him out for it. I think he has been the biggest disappointment of this season. And we'll delve in deeper. The races, for example. We've had 12 races because we didn't do Imola. Lewis 9, George 3. That's not good enough. Not good enough at all. That is very one-sided in the races towards Lewis Hamilton. We jump into qualifying, a strength of George's last year. I mean, Lewis is the all-time pole holder. Qualifying 7.5, I think that's not too bad. That's respectful, to be honest. But yeah, you look closer. His only positive this season I can think of is a podium at Spain. He's 49 points off Lewis. For me, that's way too much. There's no excuses there. People are gonna use the excuse of two DNFs. Australia, he retired, and Canada was his mistake, where he hit the wall. That was a big mistake by George. Yeah. He was very strong at Silverstone, out-qualifies Lewis, at Silverstone as well. That's a strong performance. He got shafted in the race. Safety car came out, our virtual safety car came out, proper shafted him. But Hungary and Spa, I don't know what's going on with George Russell. I really don't. I can't explain it. Has the car been changed? Has the setup been changed to suit Lewis? That just sounds like I'm making excuses for him, which I'm not doing. He needs to be called out. The summer break has come at a perfect time for George Russell because he needed that summer break. He's not performing. His confidence is shot to bits, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. He's been getting quite tetchy on the radio as well. Hungary, for example, in qualifying, he blamed the team for that. Now, get out there. They're all bunching up in the last corner. Get out there with 3 minutes to go. You would have been through. He qualified miles down at Hungary, 18th. That's disgraceful. Lewis was on pole. In the race, he fought back well, finished 6th. But yeah, he's just was out of position in qualifying. Should no way be that far down. We jump into Belgium, qualified 8th. Lewis is 4th. Yeah. Sprint shootout 10th, sprint 8th, and then the race managed to get back to 6th. But it's not good enough by George Russell. I'm calling him out. He needs to improve. The summer break came at a perfect time, and now Russell, when he comes back, Zandvoort's the next race. He needs to kick on. He needs to start doing what he was doing last year, keeping Lewis on his toes. He was beating Lewis last year. George will come good. He's the best. He's the UK's future for certain. George Russell, he's better than Lando Norris. I've always said that. Russell has won the titles. He is better than Norris, but he needs the car. Like all these great drivers, they need a good car. Mercedes is not a good car this year, so he can only beat his teammate. He's not doing it. So yeah, George Russell, very big disappointment. Comment down below your thoughts. Russell needs to up his game pronto after the summer break. Not good enough by George Russell. First half of the season, I gave him 1. And that was basically for a podium. Lewis has got 4 podiums, George 1. Not good enough. Adios. Plenty more videos coming, by the way.